look, I think the voters won because we got our issues out. We talked about the issues that face the city. These are serious challenges. We're going to have a new government come January 2014. And what I tried to showcase tonight is my record of working with people to build universities, to create the next economy for the city. And I think I was able to get that out there in an effective way.
He kept hammering at you. He claimed that you were involved in politics with backroom deals. What do you mean by that?
Listen, I think it's to cover up the fact that he resigned in disgrace, the fact that he was, under federal criminal investigation, money laundering, sending money to shell corporations. Of course he's going to try to, come back. He's a skilled debater, but I think it fell flat. I mean, Midtown rezoning, to say that 5 times over and over again. I mean, I've been involved in so many rezonings. I've talked about it on your show constantly, how we've been able to say no to big development projects, but we've also been able to figure out a way to make the skylines change and create economic development opportunities for the city.
What do you think of the debate getting so negative about personal attacks?
Well, I don't think we had personal attacks. I mean, look, he has his disagreements with me. I obviously have disagreements with the way he's comported himself as governor, but it was all about the issues. It was about, our priorities. Look, the job of controller is very important for the working people, but in order to be effective, if you're going to save $1 billion, you're going to have to work with 58 trustees and create pension consolidation. It's not just willing it to happen. You don't have a badge anymore, so you have to do it the old-fashioned way. You actually have to collaborate and have a strategic sense about how to get things done. That's why when I was in Albany, I passed legislation. I was able to end empty seat voting. When he was in Albany, he couldn't work with anybody. He didn't have the cooperation of anyone because he acted the way he acted. And the job of controller is to be a fiduciary of a $140 billion pension fund, not somebody who has resigned one office in disgrace to try to latch on to another office. And I think we made that clear, that this is certainly something that should be on the table, not personal attacks, but we should compare our records. And look, he went after some things that he disagreed with me about on my record. I didn't stomp my feet and say that's not fair. Of course it's fair. Campaign finance is another big issue. We're at the Campaign Finance Board debate, and he's invited. The fact that he doesn't participate makes him a Republican, not a Democrat.
You made reference to the scandal, and many times during this debate you referred to him as the disgraced former governor. Is this going to get nastier in the final weeks of this campaign?
Listen, this has been consistent. Every elected official has to be held to their record. And let me tell you something. If I resigned borough president in disgrace and tried to come back and run for another office, this whole media outlet would be on me. Like, what are you thinking? We have a lot of elected officials who are resigning. Some are going to prison. We've got to have a better kind of government come January 1st, 2014. We have to elect candidates who have integrity, but also have experience and leadership skills. And I tried to get that out in the debate. I think we were very successful. It seems that we were, and I'm going to keep moving. Look, I'm being outspent, but I got enough money to run this race. Our TV commercials are going up soon, and when people start to know me, they're going to vote for me. And I'm very excited about the next week.
Are they going to be negative?
They're going to be truthful. They're going to talk about my accomplishments. They're going to talk about my vision for the city. And that's the way you should approach this campaign. And we've been very positive. Every week, we issue a policy initiative. We talk about setting up bank accounts for kindergartners, private and public partnership. We talk about how we can use this office to better help the economy. I'm the guy running for controller who said we need a separate Sandy Bureau. $15 billion is coming from the federal government to our city. We need a special bureau to monitor that money. That's another proposal we've made in our campaign.
Thank you, guys.
Okay, thank you. Thank you.